Howdy y'all. Today we're going to be going over how to get easy platinum for marksman right. Today we're going to be going over how to get easy marksman rifles platinum in Modern Warfare. It's not honestly that difficult. I hate this fucking gun. Welcome to another video on how to get easy weapons platinum. Today we're going to be going over marksman rifles, probably the shortest category minus sniper rifles. Sniper rifles will be the next episode, so be on the lookout for that. Right off the bat, I have to say marksman rifles aren't particularly difficult, like at all, because two of them are brain dead easy, being the Mark II and the Kar98, and one is just a beast all around, especially in hardcore. That's where I got most of the challenges for the EBR. It's actually a pretty fun time getting platinum marksman rifles. Platinum snipers, on the other hand, which you have to complete marksman rifles and sniper rifles to get platinum. I think it's stupid, but I didn't make the game. Alright. So, right now, there's Shipment 24/7, Drop Zone, and Shoot House 24/7s. Those are going to be crucial for getting, if you're going for any camo challenge, honestly. Like, there's so many people in that game mode that you could just rack up kills for your challenges. It's so easy. And, unlike other videos where I've said, hey, do this and this, you don't really need to run deployable cover or sit in a corner, because a lot of these challenges come easy. The only one I had to legitimately try for was the crouching and mounting kills, naturally. No attachment kills are pretty easy because there's no damage, like, multiplying, or I guess I should say attachments that increase or decrease body multipliers. The one thing I will say though is that if you try and use the Mark II at range, you can only hit a headshot because it only one-shots to the chest and up at 20 meters. That's when it falls off and doesn't one-shot anymore. So keep that in mind. The Kar98, I mean, as you saw in the intro clip, I got sniped from almost across the map with, like, I think the second rage increasing barrel. That's definitely more of a sniper than a marksman rifle, but let's just make the most OP sniper rifle a marksman rifle. Why don't we? Regardless of balance, if you couldn't tell by the tone of my voice, they're extremely easy. Like, their ADS and sprint to fire speed is ridiculous. Like, I've been turning a corner and I see a dude jump and kill me, and on his screen, he's got perfect peeker's advantage. He was able to line up the headshot or whatever he needed to, just take me out. These things really don't take that much skill. The only one that takes skill is the EBR-14, which is why I tried to get gameplay for it here, but it was my first game on and I had just woken up, so I was bad. Very bad. We'll just blame that later. Alright. Now going into each of the weapons individually. First of all, the EBR-14. Again, this is like the only skillful rifle you can use without being called a bitch, because this does not have the crazy sprint to fire speed, ADS speed, fucking whipping corners and nailing people in the head or some shit. It does not have that. It can, but if you kit it out like that, it is whoo-wee, not that good. So with the EBR-14, I would just try and kit it out for accuracy and range. The one attachment that might help in this department with the ADS speed and shit like that is the Raider Chassis Pro, I think the stock is called. It's the stock I'm using in this gameplay. You can see it in the bottom corner of my screen. Just that one, the one that makes it look like a Mark 14. It has a one-shot headshot capability, and if you put the longest range increasing barrel on it, it carries that over some significant distance. This is actually an awesome weapon in Warzone if you're nailing headshots. Same with the SKS, which I don't have platinum because I don't like using the SKS. I just think it's way too newbie, but I'll save that for later. The EBR is kind of difficult to control if you're not used to it. It's very jumpy. But if you use compensator or a vertical grip or a combination of both, it's pretty manageable. The bounce, as you can see, doesn't really... It's a lot of visual recoil, but it's not actually recoiling. It's just all visual. That's what I'm trying to say. Ugh, I'm tired. Alright, next weapon. The Mark II. Just use it how you want to, man. There's always at least 2 or 3 weapons in each category that are just so brain dead easy that if you don't know how to use it, you're probably not playing the game right. Like, if I were to go into a shipment lobby and maybe about 3 or 4 and just tell you how many Mark IIs and Car 98s you find, I wouldn't really need to grab any footage just because you can go in there yourself and see what they do. Because I have some dignity and I don't want to use those against people. I had to use the M4, but you know what? I honestly think the Car 98 is more overpowered than the M4 in some circumstances, but I digress. My preferred setup is for trying to carry the one-shot kill distance over range while also maintaining a good ADS speed. I put a GI Mini Reflex on there, or a Solo Zero. I like the irons, but I preferred having the added precision of an optic. I would not recommend using the sniper scope just because it kind of, like, it doesn't really fit the gun in my opinion. I just don't like having a sniper scope on the Mark II, but you do you. Alright, last one, the Car 98. You just click to their chest, man. That's all I gotta say. The Car 98 is potentially the best sniper rifle. Like, not even marksman rifle, just sniper rifle in terms of quick scoping and killing abilities I've ever seen. Like, I haven't seen something this overpowered since the fucking... Oh, I'm gonna get flagged for saying that. Never mind. Since, let's just say, the Car 98 in World War II and the DSR in Black Ops 2. This is definitely better than both of those. It's just so fast. Like, you can kit it out for speed and not get penalized at all for anything. Like, the two attachments that actually affect your sprint, or not sprint to fire, ADS speed, I mean, you could put on stippled grip and have an amazing sprint to fire speed, but the ADSing stock, I don't remember the name off the top of my head. I think it's the sports comb and the tac laser. You aim faster than some goddamn pistols. It is insane. Like, I don't understand how Infinity Ward was like, okay, yeah, we're gonna make this World War II sniper marksman rifle thing just general purpose rifle and make it the best sniper rifle in history. And the only reason I'm saying it's the best sniper rifle is because of how many attachments you can kit it out with. I'm not saying it's best. Now I'm complicating things. It's just it's good. It's good, okay? It's just good. My setup is, I do prefer using a sniper scope because this is something I take into 10v10s and stuff. I will usually have this overkill with like a Grau or a Kilo or a Striker, just something like that I can extend the range of my lethality out with. Okay, so that's pretty much it. There's not much else to say. If you are considering going for platinum, I would definitely leave these, like, if you're trying to get platinum sniper rifles and marksman rifles, do the sniper rifles first, because as you'll see in the next video, they are a pain in the ass. Like, some of the attachments, oh my god. They have the same attachments, they carry over, like, double kills, crouching kills, no attachment kills. They all carry, they're the same attachments for both, fuck's sakes. They are the same camo challenges for both classes. So you might as well just get the larger challenge out of the way first, and then move on to the easy breezy marksman rifles. Alright, thank you very much for watching. I hope you stuck to the end, and if you do, well, might kiss you on your forehead. Leave a comment down below telling me if you did it. As I say many times, sniper rifles will be the next video, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much.